Doctor Who, A Good Man Goes to War, the 7th episode of Series 6, is written by Stephen Moffat and starring Matt Smith, Karen Gillan, Arthur Darvill and Alex Kingston. So Stephen Moffat wondered what if the Doctor, who was typically pacifist and get himself an army like Avengers. He also said it seemed many armies in the future in Doctor Who were of religious origin. The possibility of the English word doctor originating from the Doctor was a notion made by Moffat on Usenet in 1995. He also planned to do something for River and using Pond to create a link to answer a question. This episode introduces Paternoster Gang, Neve McIntosh as Madame Vastra, a Silurian living in Victorian era at 13 Paternoster Row, and she's married to a human girl called Jenny Flint, played by Catherine Stewart, who is also a maid, and Dan Starkey is Commander Strax, a good Centauran, who's a nurse and serves Madame Vastra. I love those gangs, they're likeable, they should return. We also have the returning characters, Simon Fisher-Becker as Dorian Moldova, Hugh Bonneville as Captain Henry Avery, Oscar Lloyd as Toby Avery, and Mark Gatiss as Danny Boy. Originally this episode would have had John Barrowman as Captain Jack Harkness returned, but John was busy filming Torchwood Miracle Day, so he couldn't make it, which is a shame, and Ood Sigma was going to have a cameo but the scene got cut for some reason. So in the prequel, Dorian gave the Headless Monks the brain of Judoon, and he heard the rumours about them taking one child and said, God help us if the Doctor gets angry. So after Amy gave birth to her baby, Melody Pond, Madame Kavarian takes her away. Rory confronts the Cybermen, and I loved his line when he says, "Where is my wife? Oh, don't give me those blank looks." Christina Chong played Lorna Bucket, who's from Gamma Forest, who met the Doctor when she was a child. So Lorna talks to a gay couple called Thin One and Fat One, apparently that's what they're called. So Fat One went with the Headless Monks and made a donation. Yep, I'm sure we know what that kind of donation it is. I like the Headless Monks, they're pretty creepy. They first got mentioned in The Time of Angels. Moffat created them to help explain the mystic look of the Delirium archive the Doctor and Amy went to. So the Doctor picks Vastra and Jenny up from Victorian times. In 4037 AD, during the Battle of Zoroastra, Commander Strax came in and made the boy feel better as he's a nurse. First watching it, I was like, wait, what? That's something you don't see every day, a good Centauran who's a nurse. So Strax gets picked up by the Doctor. Rory went to see Riversong during her birthday, and she can't be there until the end because that's the day the Doctor finds out who Riversong is. Meanwhile, Colonel Manton and Madame Kavarian confronts Dorian about what he knows. Danny Sapani played Colonel Manton, who serves Madame Kavarian. He did a great job, and I love it when he's got given a new name, Colonel Runaway. Frances Barber played Madame Kavarian, the eye-patch lady, an associate of the religious movement, the Silence. I found her pretty scary. She's done a fantastic job. So after Dorian said the title of the episode, Colonel Manton and Madame Kavarian left because they're not getting anywhere. So Dorian found it amusing, but when the Doctor arrived, Dorian said he didn't need him as he insulted himself. So we cut to Colonel Manton giving speeches to his men about the Headless Monks. And well, they're really headless. I love the bit when the Doctor puts his hood down and said, surprised, as he disguised himself as a headless monk.
And they can never, ever be surprised.
Brilliant. So after asking the soldiers to point guns at him to make themselves feel relaxed, the lights turned off and turned back on with the Doctor slipping away and soldiers attacking one of the Headless Monks, which caused a fight, and Colonel Manton reminds his men that they're not fools. So then Silurians and Judoons appeared. Vastra and Jenny got the soldiers off the console. Danny Boy has arrived. The Doctor and his army takes control of the Demon's Run. Madame Kavarian tries to escape with Melody, but she gets captured by Captain Henry Avery and his son Toby. I love the bit where the Doctor rants at Colonel Manton, aka Colonel Runaway. Matt Smith's acting is stellar. So Rory found Amy and he's got Melody. Then the Doctor arrived and apparently he can speak baby. So outside the TARDIS, Melody is crying. Is it because of the noise? Need to change her nappy? Hungry? But no, she's tired. The Doctor gave her an old cot with Gallifreyan writing. Amy asked the Doctor if he had kids, but lied, saying no. He claimed that he slept in that cot. So after he left because Vastra called for him, Strax held Lorna at gunpoint. As she eavesdropped, Vastra and Dorian worked out what's happening with Melody. We learn after Amy and Rory's wedding they made a baby in the TARDIS. I wonder what happened if the Doctor heard that event in the TARDIS. Anyway, which gave Melody a Time Lord DNA. Meanwhile, the Headless Monks came with the force field surrounding the TARDIS.
Mr. Maldivar, get back here!
Arm yourself, fool! Dorian!
And we get an awesome battle scenes. The Doctor realises that Melody Amy is carrying is a ganger, so Madame Kavarian contacts the Doctor saying the child is made as a weapon to destroy the Doctor. As Amy is keeping herself with Melody safe, Kavarian's hologram appeared saying wakey wakey, and Melody's ganger melted, which upset Amy. The Doctor tried to warn them, but they knew. Strax is dying, and the Doctor reunited with Lorna, which is a sad scene when she died. So River arrives. The Doctor got mad at her for not being there. River mentioned that the Doctor's legend frightens people, and I love how she mentions that the Doctor is very well known by a lot of species and a lot of planets, and plan to destroy him because of the fear of what he's capable of. The Doctor asked River who she is. He looked at the writing and, well, he was fascinated. So he said goodbye to everyone, promised to rescue Melody, and disappeared away in the TARDIS. As Amy points gun at River, demanding to know what the Doctor said to her. TARDIS may not translate Gallifreyan, but Melody's name on the prey leaf that Lorna gave to Amy. River mentions the only water in the forest is the river, so the writing got changed from Melody Pond to River Song, and well, what do you know? River Song revealed to be Melody Pond, the daughter of Amy and Rory. Mind blowing! Alex Kingston wasn't allowed to tell anyone. Even Matt, Karen and Arthur didn't know, so they wrote false ending during the read-through. The ending scene is where they found out. Great acting. This is a fantastic episode, and we also get 2-minute webcast that's released in 25th of March 2013, called The Battle of Demon's Run 2 days later, written by Stephen Moffat, where Drax is recovered, Vastra and Jenny healed his wounds. They invited Strax as part of the gang, because they suspected that he's alone. Strax didn't want to at first, but then changed his mind. It's a nice 2-minute webcast. So, that's A Good Man Goes to War, last episode of the first half of Series 6, as the next half releases after summer 2011, starting with Let's Kill Hitler. What did you think of this episode? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. Thanks as always for watching, and see you in the next video.